Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these 3 things will help us make more great videos for you.
In 2022, with the cost of living going up and energy prices rising, we look at how much does it cost to run a Fire TV stick? Does it use much electricity when running in standby? And how much does it use when in use? Well, thankfully, the Fire TV stick is very energy efficient compared to some other devices. And when not in use, i.e. you're not streaming or touching any buttons on the remote control, then after a few minutes it will go into a sleep mode. Now, tests show that the Fire TV stick will probably take a maximum of 9.5 watts, and that's probably if you're streaming, say for instance, a 4K movie using something like Dolby Atmos sound. So that's 9.5 watts. Now, to give you an idea, in the UK, 9.5 watts as of April 2022 on average would probably cost you about 1/4 of a pence. So that's the maximum it's likely to ever cost you, is 1/4 of a pence per hour. That's 0.27 pence, it says. And when the Fire Stick is in sleep mode and you've only got it connected to Wi-Fi, then it's going to cost you about 0.06 pence per hour. So it's only consuming 2.2 watts. If you have an Ethernet cable connected to the Fire Stick, then that's going to cost you 0.08 pence per hour when in standby. So say for instance you're using your Fire Stick for 3 hours a day, like I say, it's going to cost less than a penny to have it running. So it's 0.8 pence it's going to cost, and that's basing it on 9.5 watts of energy. Now that's the maximum it's likely to take, so it's going to cost you probably less than that. And say for instance your Fire TV stick is on standby for the rest of the day, the other 21 hours in the day, and it's only connected via Wi-Fi, then that's going to cost you 1.29 pence. So you're probably looking at around about 2 pence a day to run your Fire TV stick. That's basing it on 3 hours of use and 21 hours of sleep. So it's hardly going to cost you anything. Now, the key question is, should you turn your Fire Stick off at night? Should you unplug it from the mains? Well, it's a difficult one because it doesn't cost a lot of money. You know, you're talking, like I say, just over 1 pence per night to leave that on. Now, obviously, we've got to not only think of the cost aspect of this, but also the environmental impact. And obviously, each person leaving their Fire TV stick on overnight doesn't sound like it's taking a lot of energy, but with the sheer amount of Fire TV sticks that are out there in the world and being left on for 21 hours a day just on standby, then mounting that up, that is going to take a fair amount of power, a fair amount of hit on the electricity. Not obviously in comparison to some other devices, but nevertheless it is still taking up power. So yes, I would say if you can, if it's easy for you to turn your Fire TV stick off via a plug overnight, then do it. Unplug it from the mains if you can. But obviously, if it's going to complicate things, if you're 80 years of age and you can't get bit down behind the TV every night, then no, just leave it. Don't compromise your own safety trying to unplug these devices. But like I say, so in conclusion, the Fire TV stick takes up very, very little power consumption in comparison to other devices. So in the UK here, like I say, you're probably looking at 2 pence a day, which equates to about £7 a year in running costs for the electricity to power your Fire TV stick. So I'd love to know, what do you do? Do you leave your Fire TV stick on all the time? You know, do you leave it in standby, or do you turn it off from the mains? Do you turn your TV off from the mains overnight? Let us know. let us know your thoughts on this subject.
I hope you liked this video, and if you did, hit that like button. If you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like it, then don't forget to share this on your social media timelines. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you find out about all my latest videos the second they're released. Hit that subscribe button, then hit the bell, then hit all. You can also find me on Twitter at CWTech, and also find my website at cwtech.co.uk. Liking, sharing and subscribing really helps support this channel. Thank you very much.